Hi, it's Vincent here and welcome to Electric Avenue. It's interesting to see that online ad spend has actually surpassed newspaper advertising for the first time in history in Australia. And in a special report that came out from the Commercial Economic Advisory Service Australia, $1.63 billion was spent in online advertising in this year's first half compared to $1.5 billion spent on newspaper advertising. And the online advertising is only eclipsed by the free-to-air TV advertising, which there was a spend of $1.65 billion. So $1.65 billion compared to $1.63 billion, the online space is rapidly closing that gap. And it was interesting to see that the online advertising share of the total advertising market increased to 24.2% during the period, which was up from 18.5% the previous year. Whilst the total advertising market of $6.745 billion for the 6 months to 30th of June actually decreased by 0.4% year on year, the online advertising has actually grown by 30%. So it's this huge growth in this online advertising sector, and it's important that agents understand that I've had a number of agents contact me and say, look, what we're going to do is that we're actually just going to go purely online. You need to be very, very careful about that approach, because in the online environment you do become seen as that little fish in a big ocean, and also your branding can tend to shrink if that's the only area that you start to focus your attention on. So whilst it is a growing and expanding area and a very, very important component of your marketing, just be very, very mindful that it also needs to be this cross-media mix out there in your marketplace. The other thing that's really important is to understand that this online space is not going away. It's only going to get stronger and stronger. So right now is a really important time to be in a position where you can start to become more visible on the web, start to generate more traffic on the web, and look at ways that you can convert more of your customers who are doing that research online about you, and basically being in a position where they're checking out real estate agents and looking at who they're going to actually invite out to their home as they do all this research, to make sure that you're the agent that gets called out. So it's important that you do a number of things to convert those customers or those online people into a position where they actually contact you and invite you out to do the appraisal. So then you can win the listing and then you can make the sales. But if you're in a position where they don't invite you out, you don't get a chance. So it's really important that you look at ways that you can build trust online and increase your lead generation out there in your marketplace. So that's been today's show. If you've got any questions or comments around this, please feel free to post them underneath. Otherwise, contact me via Facebook and Twitter. I look forward to catching up with you on the next show, and we'll see you then. Bye.